What is going on? My name is Mario. Happy New Year from yours truly. So how's everybody enjoying MW2? Because I don't know if I'm the only one who feels this way, but I'm struggling. The struggle is real. Listen, I'd probably get a lot more views and if I would just praise the game and call it the best thing that's ever happened to COD, but all this time I literally had no idea what to make a video on because I was struggling so bad. So fast forward to now, I'm just gonna make a video on exactly that. F it. Plus, it's gonna be even more interesting for me because I started working on this script even before season 1, but with work and everything, I never really had time to record or even finish up the video. So it'll be interesting to see how things have changed since then, or maybe even how much they've stayed the same. The thing is, with MW2, I wanna love it, I really do, but I just can't, you know? It's like this one hot girl who's just toxic as f. You really want to love her, but you can't because she's just kind of a bitch, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's cut to the chase. Without calling the game good or bad, because that's not what this is about, I'm having a hard time with the core mechanics of the game, or to put it differently, how you're supposed to play this goes completely against the way I would like to play COD, if that makes sense. And before I get full squads of people coming in here telling me to just adapt, bro, stop. Okay, hear me out, I can't be the only one who feels this way. Now, if you've even played just a little bit of the game, you'll know it's not really made for rushing around the map. And I'm not saying I'm the movement king, slapping kids left and right, cause holy shit, I'm far from that. But I'd like to think at least that I'm not completely terrible while being somewhat aggressive, right? In MW2 though, being aggressive doesn't work, not like it used to. Because with this game they decided on purpose, hey, let's make everything as slow as humanly possible. Everything is slow, movement speed, ADS times, sprint to fire times, hell they even made calling in streaks slow as You can't just activate that silence, no, there's an animation just to slow things down. For sake, even things like throwing grenades seem slow AF to me. So long story short, as I said, everything is slow in this game. We could talk about and go into the reasons why, but at the end of the day it doesn't even matter. Nothing's changing anytime soon probably. And the problem is my playstyle and how I would like to play COD is the exact opposite of what the game is encouraging you to play like, if that makes sense. And it's definitely not just me, as a bunch of my friends who don't play as religiously as me and people online are saying the exact same thing. And I'm not against all of the movement changes, right? All of these self-proclaimed movement kings were some of the most annoying players ever. They actually thought they were frying and when all they did was mash as many buttons as they could as fast as possible. So I'm glad slide cancelling is gone, which might be controversial, but I don't care. I'm glad the over-the-top bunny hopping is gone. A movement meta like that is, in my opinion, something we never really needed in COD. It's unnecessary, and it takes away from the game and the things that actually matter. With that, I'm cool, but slowing down all the basics like I've just mentioned before, that kinda sucks, not gonna lie. Now, I would have said all those things from the beginning ever since the game came out. I still stand by everything I've said, but I do have to say, with it being January now, my experience with the game has definitely changed. That's probably the best way to describe it, I think. And I have to admit, that's mostly due to Shipment being out. Over the holidays, I've been pretty sick. I mean, I'm not even healthy now, so I was genuinely And honestly, I think I've spent more time on this Shipment map than I have with my family over the holidays. I was sick, don't judge me, alright? So I'm on Shipment grinding camos. It's one of the most mind-numbing things you could possibly do in life. But whatever, it's efficient, right? And all of those things that I could possibly have a problem with honestly don't even apply there. It's a completely different situation if all you do is play this one map. Cause nothing really matters there if we're being honest, right? You really are just kind of an autopilot, grinding through camos, leveling weapons. You don't really need streaks. At most, you need like a kill streak of 3, and then you can just die again when it comes to camos. It's such a no-brain autopilot way of playing the game that I don't even think about all the things that should be annoying me about the game, if that makes sense. With how the camo system is in this game, you're just way too busy, because you unlock everything so quickly, you're just popping out camos left and right, so you're in there with a completely different mindset. At least I am. I can't say for 100% certain about all of you, but I'm not in there thinking, man, I need to do the best that I can. I need to get streaks, I need to get 200 plus gameplays, I need this and that. And no, I'm literally not thinking about anything besides, hey, what challenge am I working on right now? 20 leaning kills, cool. 10 double kills, yeah, sure. Oh wait, there's a counter UAV I can shoot down. You know, that's literally all that's going on in my head. If I was grinding Shipment, thinking about basic game mechanics and what could be better and what sucks about it, I would fall into the deepest f***ing depression I would never get out of, so that's why it's brain dead autopilot mode for me. So, considering how I'm only just over halfway done with gold camos, for the foreseeable future, there's not much that's gonna be changing for me anytime soon. Everything that I would normally complain about, whether that's balancing or basic design decisions that I simply cannot agree with, it's all just fucking irrelevant for the most part as long as I'm grinding camos. However, once I'm done with that, whenever the that will be, that's when it's gonna matter again. That's when the complaining is most definitely gonna start again, cause that's when I start playing the game normally again. I mean, with MW2 having a 2-year cycle, there will be more than enough time for me to bitch, complain, and talk shit, unless they start changing some things. And since I haven't touched regular 6v6 MP in quite a while, besides shipments, I don't even know if things have changed at all. I doubt it, to be honest. It sounds like it's been ages and the game hasn't even been out that long. But it's still gonna be interesting to see how much fun I end up having once the grind is actually over. For now, the camos themselves are what's keeping me hooked, and the same thing goes for a lot of other players out there too, I'm sure. But once that's done, you know, once the actual work is done that has you coming back, the game has to be fun for 2 years to have people jumping back online. It's not easy keeping a community alive for that long in the case of COD games at least, right? You think that after finishing the camos in Vanguard, I continued playing that shit? No, I deleted that shit as soon as I got done. I'm sorry if you're a fan of Vanguard, but I want to be honest on here. And I don't want to compare MW2 to Vanguard, but you know what I mean? Talking about keeping a game and a community alive for a cycle that's longer than usual, cause with Vanguard, that shit would have never worked. I guess that's pretty much all there is to say on that topic. I hate how not active I have been with MW2. With work and life, there was just a lot going on. Over the holidays, when I thought that I'd have a ton of time, I was sick like a motherfucker, as I've mentioned, so content-wise, things have not been going all that great. But that's something I want to change, of course. I guess I'll just have to figure out what I can and want to make videos on, and then we should be good to go. I really want to make kind of a comeback. I mean, I did work hard on everything, and the little bit of success that I did have, I certainly don't take for granted. For a lot of people, it's not much, but I am proud of the community that I have built and all the people that I was able to reach. Now, before I go on rambling for even longer pretending anybody's still listening, thank you guys very much for watching. Have an amazing 2023, and as always, you can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at LevelUpMario. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.